Welcome to the Performance Hall on the campus of Utah State University in Logan, Utah. I'm Craig Jessup, head of the Department of Music of the Kane School of Arts at Utah State, and it's my great pleasure to introduce to you the renowned Fry Street String Quartet, resident string quartet at Utah State University. The individual members of the Fry Street Quartet represent the highest standards of artistic performance and excellence. These highly accomplished professionals have not only elevated the cultural climate of our community, but have initiated one of the most progressive and innovative string education programs to be found anywhere in our nation.
I think I'm in a rather unique position to judge the impact of the Fry Street Quartet on Utah State in the sense that I've been here several times over the last few years, and the last one being just 4 years ago. They were already here and the string program was started, and I taught some cello classes, and it was a good but small and fledgling program. And returning here now, 4 years later, it's really quite staggering just the level of the string player that's enrolled in the school. I've heard terrific violinists, violists, a number of good cellists. I've heard two really excellent ensembles, a piano quintet and a string quartet. So I think they've had a kind of a life-changing effect on the music department, and then by extension the campus and Logan in general.
When we first started becoming involved in this, we realized how great the need was in the string department. Even though we're not musicians, we came to everything, and we realized that there were some great needs. We also had a fine orchestra conductor that needed a string program, but we didn't know that they'd be such exceptional teachers and role models and personalities, just wonderful young musicians to inspire our students.
I really think there is something about the type of musician that chooses the life of playing chamber music. Those are musicians that are usually more interested in other people. They like social interaction, they like giving, that sort of thing. So I think you can feel that with the Fry Street Quartet here in the music department, that that's the kind of personalities all four of these people are. They're very dedicated to the idea of teaching. And it doesn't mean that they're not wonderful performers or care about their own performing career or whatever it is, but I think the reason that the residency system in the United States has worked so well is because this kind of happy coincidence that people that play chamber music by and large love to teach.
One of the things that we've noticed is that we had a string program that was modest in size, relatively small number of students. You bring in a string quartet of the quality of the Fry Street Quartet, and the number of students in the strings program has just gone up dramatically. You know, we've gone from a handful of students to several handfuls of students, and the problem now is really having the resources to meet the needs.
When we started talking about something like this hall, it was just a beginning of thinking what the needs were with the university, and the fact that the students didn't have an adequate place to perform. It has been such a thrill to hear the students that the Fry Street have developed play here. And the Fry Street, the concert the other night with Paul Katz, who's a marvelous cellist, it was just thrilling. So we have had more satisfaction out of this, I think, than anyone else, and we feel very fortunate that we were able to help it happen.
I heard about the Fry Street Quartet first of all through my teacher in Salt Lake City. He heard that there was a new quartet in residence up here at Utah State and that they were making a really big difference in the music program. Studying with them has just been a really incredible experience. They're always available for me to talk to when I need to. They kind of bend over backwards to give the advice that you need. If you need to call them on the phone, they'll answer. If you have email questions, they're there, and the lessons are just really incredible.
Here in Cache Valley, it is a tremendous cultural opportunity to have a string quartet in residence. And it not only helps chamber music people, but people in the community learn what quality musicians are like.
Logan's a very musical town. You'll find that people here, their families, they have children who take lessons of some sort or another. That's a very, very common theme here. And we do have top-notch quality music in terms of the opera festival during the summer. And so what Fry Street Quartet has done is just raise the bar to even the next level.
We would not have a Fry Street Quartet if it wasn't for strong sponsorship, particularly of the Kane Foundation. The two sisters who have been the principals of the Kane Foundation for many, many years love the arts, have invested heavily in the arts. The new performance facility is an excellent example of that. But allowing us to bring the Fry Street Quartet here is also another example of that. And so here's an instance where individuals who care a great deal about the arts, in effect, partner with the institution. Much of the resource base that supports the Fry Street Quartet is provided by them. The university certainly is engaged in that as well. So it's critically important. But then you go beyond that. Utah State University is a really fine university, but we build excellence beyond what the state provides resources for as a result of donors who care a lot about what we're attempting to build here and their investment in us. And so it's happening in every direction. As you know, we're in the first year of a major comprehensive campaign, and it's going enormously well. We're excited about that because it'll provide opportunities to continue to do things like the Fry Street Quartet, build wonderful performance halls, but it'll also provide opportunities for students to come here and experience the quality that is Utah State University.